Hey, welcome to X3, One Topic 3 Pundits. I'm your host, John C. Dvorak. I'm here with Andrew Eisner and Joe Engo. And we're going to discuss, there's a little article that came out we should talk about for a second or two, which is the most common iPhone, and I would assume Android would probably fall into this category, but these were research from iPhone users. The most common passwords, and which just proves that...
Let me guess. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, the same as my luggage.
Yeah, if you ever see his luggage
Followed
at
by
the airport,
4, 3, 2, 1.
So actually 4, 3, 2, 1's not here. I'm going to give you the top 1, 2, 3, 4, the top 10.
2011. No.
1, 2, 3, 4 is number 1. That's way number 1.
There is a year in there,
Oh,
but I'm not going to say which year. You'll have to guess it.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, sure.
And by the way, coming in fourth place is 1, 1, 1, 1. But then number 3 was 2580. What the hell's that?
Is that the one? I think I put a note on one of them.
2580.
Oh, this one you got to know. 2580 must be.
Oh, 2580. So that's just going right down the number pad.
Oh,
and then they also have the reverse 085.
Okay. Okay. Then it was again 1111. Then 5555. Curiously, I use one of these kinds of codes.
Is your number on that list?
Nope. If it was, I'd change it. And the funny thing is, I use a code. I'm not going to say what it is, but I use a code on my phones and on the locked DVR and everything else, and the whole family knows what it is, in case somebody wants to unlock them. Because you have to have the code, and I don't want some complicated thing because I don't really care, but I want. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went off the deep end there. Okay, 5683, which I guess you have a note here, spells love.
Yep.
Oh.
0852 2222 1212 and 1998.
There's the year. I don't know why that year was significant. I tried to figure that one out. I couldn't.
I've used codes like the current year. I'd have like 2011 on something perhaps. But that's not the one I'm using, by the way.
Oh, so your PIN number? No.
Yeah, it's my PIN number. When you get
Rush over to the ATM right now. Show's up.
Oh, that's what you use to unlock NFC on your phone, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, right. So anyway, what should people do? Although a hacker could bust through.
Well, don't use birthdays. Don't use Don't use last 4 numbers of your cell phone. I can't tell you how many people I know who've actually done that. Just pick a phrase. And then just spell it out.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Just like a sentence. Well, you can't do it with 4 letters. You can't pick a phrase.
Well, sure
you can pick a word. Yeah.
Well, no, you can.
You can pick a phrase. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can pick a phrase and use the first letter of every word. They say the same thing works on computer passwords too.
Yeah, I actually have a long. I usually write a couple of sentences as my password.
And what if you forget the sentences? Yeah.
No, I mean they're always very memorable sentences.
Okay.
Like
a line from a poem or something.
This is a crock of crap. If I don't like the product, get off my lawn. That's another one.
I think you used Apple sucks at one point, right? You reset somebody's password to that.
Yeah, I said Apple sucks. It's very memorable. You can remember that. And. But yeah, some of these. Well, now you know what the big ones are. So when you get somebody's phone, type in 1234000.
Well, what's actually really interesting about this is that there was a court hearing recently about. It was in California about passwords on phones. You don't have to give your password to law enforcement, but they're allowed to guess. So if you're using one of these passwords, they're going to try all those, and if they are able to figure it out, they now have free reign to your phone. So if they pull you over and you got a password lock on your phone, they could just try all those, and if they happen to get through, well, now they're looking at all your pictures, all your email, and if they find something incriminating on there.
Guess how fast I was going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well.
Well, actually, that is interesting because Michigan actually now has those little things that they can connect right into your phone, and since the iPhone actually logs all that information, they can see exactly how far or how fast you were going.
Fascinating.
Brave new world.
Yeah. Let's face it, we're all screwed. You've been watching X3.